Thank you for checking out crypto.chartguys.com, the source for technical analysis in the cryptocurrency world. We are proud to announce our own crypto alert system designed to give you the most critical technical trading information possible no matter where you are. Keep your eyes on the market with mobile or email alerts for MACD crosses, RSI levels, and even inside bar alerts for dozens of coins across multiple exchanges. New features and proprietary ChartGuys indicators are already in development. Our alert system is very easy to customize and utilize, so don't hesitate to sign up for the most effective crypto trading tool on the market at crypto.chartguys.com. Hello everyone, just going to do a quickie check-in on the big three before heading out for the night, and just going to start on the 4-hour time frames because pretty much we're just following through with the video we did yesterday where we were looking for the bounce. And really, if you want to see the technical analysis of an oversold bounce, go back to the YouTube channel, look at the cryptocurrency playlist, and watch the last two videos. The first video, we were scouting the bounce and making entries. The second video, it had started playing out. We were setting targets. And then in the third video now, we're seeing it play out significantly and following through. So that's just really the ideal way to learn, is to watch the process, and you can, go back in time and see how it played out. So looking at BTC on the 4-hour time frame, our double top was our signal to be cautious, and now the bears are taking over in the short term. Bearish MACD cross on the 4-hour time frame, 4-hour RSI cooling off significantly. Here's that double top, 74.45, 74.49.99, and you might be saying, well, that's a higher high. Yes, but it's less than $5 on a $7,445 instrument. That is insignificant. That's a double top, in my opinion, and it is leading to a pullback. So the key level was this low of consolidation. We had the rejection. We found support at 7,200. We tried another bounce, and we failed. So now we're dropping down to lower lows. The next support that I'm looking at on the 4-hour is down at 7,000 psychological. If we want to zoom in for more supports, we look at the hourly time frame, and there's where we shifted from the lower high, or I should say the higher low, higher high pattern, rejected at the double top, lower high, lower low. And you could make the argument that's a bearish reversal head and shoulders pattern, because that's all that pattern is telling us. It's a movement from a higher low, higher high pattern to a lower high and then a lower low when the neckline breaks. So bears are in control in the short term. We're seeing a short-term 15-minute oversold bounce. And the hourly time frame, we're now looking down at 6,955.89. That's the next clear support level, but I would be looking at 7,000 psychological. And after that, we're looking down at 6,855. So the correction is underway. It's going to be normal and healthy to start off. Big upper wicks of profit taking 2 days in a row. We're likely to lose this daily higher low pattern tomorrow with a break of 69.55. That's more likely than not where we currently stand. And we will be looking at that shift. Right now, the altcoin market is bouncing, and Litecoin and Ethereum are seeing bullish action because money is shifting back out of Bitcoin and going other places. So that's what's currently occurring. Here on the 15-minute time frame, we can see oversold. So looking for a bounce, and again, just short-term bounces setting lower highs and then lower lows. Ethereum is breaking out the 4-hour time frame. We were looking at this oversold bounce, and it played out really wonderfully. So at this point, we've gone from 279 up to 309, a $30 10% move in a short amount of time. And I do love these oversold bounces because of the significant gains in such a short amount of time. We are getting a little overextended. We need to be cautious. We know our triple top's at 310, and the bulls are tiring themselves out. We haven't consolidated much on this 4-hour time frame. Had a nice alert signal go off here on this inside bar. 301 breaking was a 4-hour bull break of an inside bar. We look at the hourly time frame and see that higher low stair step of 297.24. So right there is our new higher low for the bulls to maintain full control on the hourly time frame. That's a lot of volume here. This candlestick closes in 5 minutes, but that looks like a volume climax to me. So we just need to be a bit cautious, because my point is the bulls are running out of steam as they head into 310. The hourly RSI at this point is up at 76. If we get up to 310 without consolidating on the hourly time frame, the hourly RSI is going to be in the 80s. So even if we do break 310 from that point, we're not going to see, in my opinion, a significant huge push forward without consolidating. Now that will change if we were to consolidate and pull back here and establish a new higher low in the low 300s, cool off some RSI levels, and then see a move to 310, that changes things. So the timing on when things happen and what these indicators look like as we head to resistances definitely matters. So the bulls are in control right now. We just consolidated. Look at the 5-minute time frame. Higher low established, 303.36 is our highest low of support on the shorter term time frames, and the bulls headed to a higher high. So still certainly in control. Nice breakout, and it was really the consolidation of Bitcoin the last couple of hours that are leading to momentum. We're seeing the ETH BTC pairing where you look at the chart that compares the two, and we're seeing that extremely oversold bounce play out. We were very oversold on the 4-hour time frame. Here's our oversold bounce. The daily time frame trying to reverse things. A long way to go for this trend to reverse. And look at how long we've been in a downtrend. We've been in a downtrend, meaning Bitcoin has been stronger than Ethereum since June. And in order for the bulls to change that, we're not going to bounce right from the low and change that. We're going to have to bounce, set a higher low and a higher high, and start breaking some of these resistances. So as far as the chart compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum is concerned, this is just an oversold bounce at this point. So we can't lose sight of that we really have to see a lot more work for the bulls to reverse this trend. And you can see the weekly time frame still extremely weak overall. But we're looking for a volume climax this week on this chart, and we could be seeing the signs of a temporary bottom at the very least. So Ethereum bulls are in full control. 310 is the very clear resistance to be watching. If we break 310, we're looking at 311.70 and then looking up at 316.21. But again, this 4-hour time frame needs some consolidation, needs a little bit of red pullback, and we will see if that happens before the 310 is broken. Litecoin, I personally was trading Litecoin. I went all cash this morning, and I'm back in a position here looking for a break of $56. And just because we're following through with the momentum, we have the same inside bar alert went out. That went out at 55.35 on the bull break, and we're now up testing that resistance 55.98, 55.96. It's currently a double top, and there's a bunch of resistance on the ask. I'm looking at the 56. To get over 56.05, we're looking at about 6,000 coins right now, and that is about $160,000, $170,000 worth of volume needed to break resistance and see clear paths ahead in the short term. So 56.81 is resistance after 56, and then we're looking up at 58.39. So this has also been a very significant bounce. We bounced from 50.25 up to 55.96, so a 10% bounce, pretty in line with the ETH bounce at this point. The hourly RSI is not quite as overbought, and that's because we consolidated a little bit longer here. I made my bull break when the bulls started showing up. We had our high, low. We built a base of support at $54. We bounced just above and just on $54 a bunch. We set our lower high, got real tight, and then as soon as we broke this level of 55.46, that's a bull signal, and we're looking to test this resistance and need to break that resistance in order to see continuation like Ethereum is seeing. So checking in on the 15-minute time frame, just to zoom in, a break of 55.47 without being able to break that 56 resistance would be an initial red flag that the bulls are going to be unable to break that resistance this time around. So that's something I'm watching for. I will likely exit if we do break that level, as I want to see the bulls break 56. The sooner the better. Get that out of the way to look for continuation. Bullish reversal hammer on Litecoin is being confirmed. The downtrend on the daily time frame will not break unless we break 58.39. That's our clear lower high pattern. 59.19, lower high, 58.39, and now a lower high unless we break 58.39. If we do see inability to break that level on this move, we're going to have to consolidate, form a higher low, and then a higher high with a bullish MACD cross ready to go along with it. Ethereum's daily chart, as we're at the high of this move now, approaching that 310 level, not as clear a bullish reversal candlestick, but the bulls making up for it this candlestick, and in order to break the lower highs here, it's 310 and 311.70 on the daily time frame. And we're still looking at this weekly equilibrium pattern. Our higher low was established at 275.46, and we held that level. Now we're looking for a lower high compared to 350, and for this range to continue tightening before we finally see a break. It looks like at this point, unless we see some crazy news, that this break is going to occur from this equilibrium pattern sometime in December. That would give us about 7 more candlesticks, and hard to fit 7 more candlesticks within this tight range. So that's what we're going to be looking for is in terms of a time frame for a break of this long-term equilibrium pattern. ETH over 350, and the odds, again, I'm not predicting things, I'm reacting to things, and if we break 350, the odds of seeing a new all-time high sooner rather than later are going to increase significantly, as that will be a break of the weekly lower high pattern that we currently find ourselves in. So that's where we stand heading into the night here tonight. And if we don't break 56 on Litecoin, again, key support on the hourly, 54.80 and 54 even. So that's what we've got. I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a great night, and we'll see you again over this weekend.